mic next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, audio's good. Always have to check that. Alright. So, it's been a minute since I've last looked at this. And I have to remember how to do things. That's what I want. I need to level up. 5th level spells. Hooray. Well, may as well grab both of those, I guess.
What is chaos?
The effects of this spell are identical to the 4th level spell Confusion in all respects. The victim wanders around dazed, sometimes wandering away, sometimes attacking either friend or foe. If the victim is 4th level or lower, he does not receive a saving throw versus the effects. However, if they are 5th level or higher, he receives a save with the -4 penalty. It lasts for the duration or until a successful Dispel Magic is cast. Okay. Well, and
Yes, I do.
Baconia needs to level up to where she gains proficiency in, I don't know, frick she holding. I can't go back while I'm in the screen. Sword and shield style. Okay. Oh, she gets 2 proficiency slots. Hooray. Morningstar? Okay. And then the ranger who doesn't get any of these. Cool. She has 2 commands, 2 cure light wounds, and sanctuary. Old person. Slow poison. Draw upon Holy Might. That is self-only. And I don't know. Maybe grab 2 slow poisons. Alright. At least 1 cure medium wounds. We'll take a Dispel Magic. Randomly wander, attack the nearest person, or stand confused. Animate dead. Sounds great. Cure serious wounds. And death ward. Okay. I think we are. She needs a 5th level spell. Stat. Was this one the shopkeep? Yes. Okay. We're figuring this out. That's a lot of potions. Greater restoration, armor, burning hands, chill touch. Identifying infravision. Shocking grace. Spook. Level 1. Alright. We'll touch is level 2. Our worst sleep. Clairvoyance is level 3. Oh, okay. It's in level order. Minor Sequencer is level 4. Spirit Armor is level 4. Alright, so... Animate Dead is the start of the level 5 spells. What the frick is Breach? Dispels Shield, Protection Circle, Resist Fear, Protection from Fire Cold, Fire Shield, Protection from Acid, Protection from blah 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 blah. Okay. Domination? Okay. Phantom Blade. +3 magical sword. +10 damage to undead. Shadow Door. Okay. Let's do monsters. Yeah, hold monster. Okay. And then send those both to you.
I am not a servant to carry so much. I have dropped it.
Apparently she can't put it in her spellbook. She can't put either in her spellbook. Why? I can. But you have a 5th level spell slot.
It's specially just for you.
You're level 9. Listen. We bought some stuff, I guess. Let us sell the leather armor. Keep the key ring. But I don't need either of those. And... most of this is bad, right? I think. Wands, okay. Well, let's make sure our new person is, geared out. Nope, no one can wear those. With our armor +2. She has studded +2. She has splint +1. And she has Corwin's armor plus. Okay, so it's just bad. So that's for sale. Halberd +1. She has just a basic mace. She can't use those. Cool. Right. Can't use that. She can use that. She does not have proficiency in spears. Short bow +1. Corwin's bow +1. Bolts of biting. Is anybody using a crossbow? No. I'll sell those too. Wow, she just really can't use any weapon. Alright, well, basic mace for you then. We'll sell all of those. The bolts of lightning. I guess there's a mace +1. Just do that. Where'd that go? Here. Ugh. +1. This is the Shadow Blade +3. Bunch of wands. Bolts, which are worthless. Oil speed. Okay. Once more. We're gonna sell all of those. I think we'll keep the staff spear for the time being. Alright, I think we are ready. Sorry about that. Now to remember what the heck we were supposed to be doing.
Good day, and hello to you.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Petrius.
Be ever vigilant. I wouldn't want anything to happen to the great hero of Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's the stuff I left behind. I guess it came with us. Do not run from a fight. Oh, I kind of skipped through dialogue there for a second. If you come across an amulet in your travel, I would appreciate its return. It's worth a great deal. What does it look like? It's wooden, hand-carved, blazoned with the symbol of Tempest. I doubt you will see another like it, as my mother made it prior to entering the priesthood. I suspect it's lost forever, but we'll see. There is yet hope.
Doesn't sound unique enough to where
How
I'll
may I
know
be of
it's yours.
service?
Okay. Do we just march out, or are we good to go? I was a bit distracted, sorry, didn't notice you. No apologies necessary, I didn't want to disturb your song. I probably look a little strange, don't I? This is a very unusual stone, though it fascinates me. It looks old, what's those carvings written on it? Wish I could tell you. It's not natural. I was walking the coast way, singing as I worked on a new song, when I heard the stone humming. Intriguing, was it humming a particular song? Perhaps you was trying to communicate with you? At first, I thought I was going mad, but there are menhirs like that all over this side of the crossing. They all responded to my humming. When I sing to more than one, their tones last longer. They stop eventually, though. I try to find them all, but the forest is too dangerous. Could I try singing to your menhir? I see no reason why not. Just go right up to it and sing. Anything else I can help you with? I don't believe so. I'll watch out for these. If you find them all and learn why they're singing, could you return to me and let me know? Oh, of course. I'll be here, singing to the stone. Runes eroded by the time mark one face of this tall stone menhir. An image of its surface shows a man with a billowing cloud issuing from his mouth. A second man clad in robes stands with his arm outstretched and magical energy flying from his hand. The energy has struck the cloud and divided it into 6 pieces. Oh,
That was kind of loud.
chilling whale.
Take it like a champ. Ow!
It seems to have summoned a wraith. Hey, Prin. Okay. What the shit? What's with a wolf attacking?
They mock me. Me! This cannot stand. This will not stand. Eh? What is this? Where did you come from? Careful, Odessiron. You can trust no one.
I don't know who you are, but it's been some time since I last saw you. The crusade of Caelar Argent in the north. I intend to stop it before it spreads. It seems fate has offered you to me. The Shining Lady follows me, and you seek to kill her. Our interests align, and should you fail, well, no harm is done, and I am as I was. Caelar is chasing you? She's near here?
Thou runnest, or should I say, waddlest, away from the Shining Lady?
For the love of the gods, save that filth for a chamber pot. You, Odie, wizard, do you know where Caelar can be found?
She is coiled, like a serpent waiting for prey, barely a day's journey from us. Thanks for the information, Edwin. You go to face the Shining Lady, eh? Perhaps I shall join you. Join the troops if you wish, but not I. Follow the campfires and tell the guard I sent you.
You will regret this decision. And when you come crawling back to me, begging Odessiron to save you, I shall look down and whisper, no.
Okay.
A word? I want to talk about that little speech you made before we left the gate.
Of course, Captain Corwin. What can I do for you? Some of the things people are saying about you concern me. Such as? You were in league with Sarevok, for instance. Some on the fringe claim you were even related. Like Sarevok, I am a child of Baal, but I assure you a father is all we share. My father has a saying, words can comfort, but blood will tell. A bleak view. I prefer to think one's actions are determined by individual will. Very well. I'll not tell anyone else of your connection to Sarevok. Why would it matter? I killed him. Anyway, even so, take care of how you're seen by those around you. One of those people may be all that stands between you and some sword someday. And if the rumors are true, if Caelar is a child of Baal, that could complicate matters significantly. Hey, Minsk!
Where's Imoen?
She's not allowed to be a part of this.
Why?
I don't know. She's not she got stabbed, and she's healing.
We're closed.
This building is absolutely gutted. What happened here? Oh, go away. I don't have the energy to talk to anyone. Let me choke in the ashes and die. Why don't you tell me what's wrong? Maybe I can help. Maybe it has something to do with the wreckage of the building. I'll tell you my story if that means you'll go away. A pack of clinking crusaders got drunk and rowdy. I decided to throw them out. They decided to put them into the torch. I lost 3 heirlooms that meant everything to me in the fire, and my wife let me. Took the kids with her to Baldur's Gate. I'm sorry you had to endure all that. I can't do anything about your inn or your family, but I might be able to help with the heirlooms. I've lost everything. My family, my inn, my cloak, my shield, the mirror. I might have something to live for if I got my heirlooms back. Tell me about the mirror. The mirror was my wife's. It's been in her family for generations. She told me it shows the truth of anything it reflects. And the cloak? The cloak was given to me as a memento of 5 years service in the Baldur City Watch. It's my most treasured possession. And the shield. A Duke of Baldur's Gate personally gave me that shield as a reward for bravery. If any of the items were stolen, that one would be. I'll do my best to return these. I'll be sitting here, sitting in the scorched ruins of my dreams. God help me. No more. No more, please. I've endured so much, I could take no more. What's happened? Leave me to my misery. My wealth stolen. My home burned. I have nothing to live for. Nothing. Okay.
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
Can you tell me about the goings-on in the area? We've had a spell of troubles. We're all refugees and we banded together for survival, but some of us vanished. 5 have gone missing so far, leaving all their possessions behind. It's a right mystery. Have any clues to what happened? I don't know anything, really. But, you see that tall elf woman? Telebria's her name. She arrived right before the disappearances started. No one knows anything about her. The new arrival is the first suspected. Well, it's a place to start. I'll speak to her. Lock to you. That one. Hey, people are going missing.
Good day, and hello to you.
I was wondering if you might be able to tell me anything about these woods. I have nothing of interest, and I value my privacy. Leave me alone. Suspicious. Quick save. I've heard the same, but I don't know anyone who has vanished. Herod says people were started disappearing shortly after you arrived. He thinks you might have something to do with the disappearances. It's very interesting that he would cast suspicion on me. Are you suggesting Herod has done something to do with the disappearances? There are too many people around, I can't say anything here. There's a clearing just inside the forest northwest of here. Meet me there and I'll tell you what I know.
You show such devotion.
Nature? Puh. Who needs it? Twigs in my hair, bugs flying around my face. Give me a city any day.
Just
Gross.
being outside does not get twigs in your hair. You're doing something to do that. Maybe stop rolling around in the dirt.
It might be annoying at times, but nature can also be beautiful.
You think this is beautiful, hmm?
Yes.
Anything else in the area that catches your eye?
You know what a beautiful woman you are, Savannah. You don't need me to tell you.
Is that the best you can do?
Is she?
I've been complimented with far more grace and authenticity. Your compliment is so pedestrian, it almost sounds like an insult.
Eject her from the party.
You're actually going to criticize my compliment?
Come back to me when you've thought of something truly complimentary to say, and maybe I'll listen.
Where's Ajantis? Eject her.
Unfortunately, Ajantis is also not available.
Raise
Announce
him
her.
from the other game. Eject her from the party.
Step right up, young folks. Would
We don't
you like
need
to witness
vain
the most fearsome battles of our time?
bitches
Here,
in the
have
thing.
a flyer.
Where would I go to see these epic combats?
Right up the path. A new bout should be beginning soon.
Oh, what game do you play here, evil elf lady? It will take more than compliments to make Minsk trust you.
The barbarian's not completely without sense. Who'd have thought?
You are too suspicious, Pale One. I merely
He's also not a
made an
barbarian.
observation.
You do more than that. You said loyalty is appealing, but Minsk has heard that Drow betray each other at every turn.
That is true.
Oh, they do. That is why your loyalty appeals.
Where did this girl go? She's at northwest, right? Oh, look, another rock. Are you gonna try to kill me? Oh. It seems to have been activated after I have been poisoned. Quick, grab the antidote. Drink. It didn't appear to get rid of that. Okay. Please stop. Please stop hurting. Alright, I prepared all her spells today, so she doesn't have any of them at the moment. I think we'll have to do a long rest. Also, colors seem strange somehow. These are bad antidotes. We're gonna check them on the ground. Try this again. Please drink the goddamn potion. Gold. Fantastic. I'm no longer dying. Heal yourself. Stupid. I know it said I was cursed with lethargy, but Jesus Christ, spiders.
Ha! My aim is true.
Okay. I would like everyone to walk away from
A
the...
pleasant enough walk, though I feel solitary so far from civilization's walls.
Oh, Minsk will join us eventually. As I slowly walk. Ah, I am no longer cursed with lethargy. Ring of lockpicks. Interesting. Potion of strength. Strength 18. Potion of persuasiveness is +4 to charisma checks, non-cumulative. Great. Well. D6 +2, but +3 against constructs. Big club. Constitution +1 for elves and half-elves. Alright, I see no need to grab it. We'll check inside this building for all sorts of shinies. Like this tiny thing.
How may I be of assistance?
Open. Thank you. Junk. Got it. The werewolves are out early tonight. Junk. It's just junk. That one's locked. No key will open it.
You want
Does
me?
it have to be locked picked? We could try it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we tried. I don't know where that elf lady went.
Doesn't matter.
I suppose not. Got another one of these racks. Oh god. Crowd. Bailoff? Brown Rooster.
Come one, come all. See the cream of the Sword Coast's combatant crop. Witness the brilliant and bizarre battles in the black pits of the one and only Bailoff the Entertainer. Gather in the gallery, my gallants. 'Tis time for another test twixt two titanic terrors in Bailoff's blackest pit yet.
Yay.
Fate favors you fortunate few who witness these feral foes in a furious fray. First, I give you the wild wonder of the Western Kingdoms. Wise men say only fools rush in to face the Wolverine.
That's a Wolverine? Looks like a rat.
But what wily wonder could conceivably win a war against the Wolverine? There is but one answer. That hardy, hate-filled horror, the Honey Badger!
Now that is definitely a squirrel.
I bid the battle begin!
Boo! You call this entertainment? 'Cause I don't. Me mum and me dad have had better fights than this over midwinter dinner. Where's the blood? Where's the furious beauty of the fray? The eternal dance of life and death? The dramatic clash of tooth and claw in an unending battle for survival and supremacy played out before us in the theater of combat? Yeah. Where is that stuff?
Patience, my peculiarly profound patrons. The primitive play you propose will be presented.
Gods, Bailoff, what are you up to?
Do I know you?
We've not met. I'd remember you.
You flatter me.
I'm gonna flatten you if this show doesn't improve.
You crave more, you cretinous creatures. The cultured company of canniness and class. I concur. And so I give you the Goblin.
He's in the pit.
Let me out of here, Drow. Let me out.
You'll have your freedom, my freakish friend. But first, you must fight for it.
Kill it. Kill the goblin, you bloody rat.
Take you, Night Skin. Let me out.
Silence, you simpering scullion.
He's doing a lot of alliteration. Am I to understand this goblin doesn't want to fight?
Think on this a tick, noble one. Have you ever met a goblin that didn't thirst for the thrill of the fray?
Free me, Snake.
Shut your slobbering face hole, you sniveling smutch. It's a she, apparently. She doesn't want to fight.
Recognize your role, you repellent wretch. I am the entertainer. I speak. You watch and applaud. Or remove yourself if you'd rather.
That does it. This place is finished.
I cannot concede to such contemptible, nay, criminal coercion.
I'll concede you, silver hair.
Run for your lives.
Stop! I surrender! Cease this spectral assault! I give up!
You could do that, but you can't get yourself out of the pit?
light of plenty. Pauperized, made pitiful by a pernicious porcupine of a goblin. What a woeful waste.
It was pitiful long before the goblin did what she did.
We had a deal, Drow. You broke it. I should let the ghosts have you.
Deal?
This worm belly promised shelter and food. Then he caged me. Sent me out to kill or die for pink-skinned scum.
What's done is done. Tell me your name.
Forget this wretched rabble-rouser. What will happen to me? Baloth Baratil, showman of showmen, entertainer of entertainers.
Would you consider joining me in facing the threat of Caelar Argent?
No. No. You can't trust this. This.
I mean, I'm in agreement down here.
Who has no problems with most drow, but this drow is another story. One that Boo says will not end well.
You are wise beyond words.
Human. Okay, but, like, no.
I'd rather have him than the vain lady.
What absurdity is it you ask of me? You adjure me abandon you to an uncertain outcome?
I'll fetch you in due course. Baloth now travels with me, except he doesn't. Right. More rocks. A bard howls while the second bard babbles, and the third stands nearby. Who are these minstrels? Dinah here?
Let me think but a moment. Yes. It seems to me that a strong wind, a flowing river, and a tree on the bank could make such a trio.
I need to find all 6 in the area. There's a bunch of statues and a stone golem. Oh, and there's Teleria. These statues are too detailed to be carved. They're the refugees, aren't they? They are my pride and my legacy. My display is not complete, though. With my assistant's help, I'll add another piece to the exhibit. You. Return these statues to life, elf. I'll not ask again. If I can't add you to my tableau, I'll see you destroyed. Quickly, beat the crap out of it. You, run.
Hells, I missed.
Wand of Fear.
Thy called.
Wand of Monster Summoning, because we have many wands. Sick. Alright. I know I am too. I don't know where it is.
A wizard's might!
Aha! Her spell has failed. We beat the crap out of her. Look at all these people that are looking to stab her.
Take it like a champ.
Yeah. Throwing daggers and a basic dagger. Okay, were those, They were flesh, just stone to flesh scrolls. Cool. Alright. Yep. It was so quiet in the stone, almost peaceful. But terrible. Please, let me reward you. I only wish it were more. A potion of Master of Thievery and an arrow. First the crusade and now this. Thank you for freeing me, stranger. Wish I had something to thank you with, but the crusader took it all. So thanks is about it. Hope it means something to you. It means a lot to me. I'll carve you into pieces, wizard. Where'd you go? The cowardly wizard turned me into stone. Me! If we cross paths again, I'll send her to the afterlife. Did we break one of the statues? Because I only count 5. My last moments of freedom, I tried to fight back, but the magic took hold of my limbs. Were it not for you, I'd be petrified forever. Take this, please, with my gratitude. A pet protection scroll. Save all of them, refugees. Oh, okay. I guess there was only 5. The last thing I remember was going a walk with the Teleria, and then... Oh, it was horrible. Thank you for freeing me, thank you. I must return to camp. Okay. Squirrel. Squirrel. Potions. Master Thievery, which I guess can go to you. An arrow 5+2, which I think she's holding. Stone Ally. Summon Lesser Stone Golem. Duration 1 turn. Requires an intelligence of 16. Well, I guess you can hold those. Cool. Knave's Rose, those are basically worthless. Friends once per day, but lore +10. That is why we're holding on to that. Okay. Can you identify this scroll? Protection from undead. Good to know. And then the flyer. Guess I'll just copy that and just drop them. Alright. Well. Gotta say, I'm curious. Let's pull that.
It would be a beautiful night, but for that wretched moonlight.
What is this? A tasty adventurer with piles of treasure? Peace, creature. I only want to talk. Tremble before me, foolish human. I'll tear you apart and drain your delicious magics dry. If it's magic items you want, you'll find much more than I have to the north. What's that? More succulent magic to feast on? North of here, there's a camp full of soldiers with magic weapons and magic users ready for a fight. It's a veritable buffet. That sounds delicious. I shall seek this camp directly. You are going the wrong direction. I said north, where Argent is.
What is it this time?
Oh no, the summons. They're gone. Teleria's dead. She was petrifying refugees for art, I guess. I heard what you did. We're all grateful for you getting to the bottom of this. You're quite welcome. I took a collection among the refugees, and we'd like you to have the money as a reward. Well, you need it more than I do, and I have 12,000. Such selflessness. If only the world had more like you. You'll always have friends here. Fare thee well.
Ah, it has been too long since Minsk journeyed with such a fine companion.
Okay. There's just so many people. The elites have failed. They failed. Everyone fall back. Back across the bridge. Go, go.
The hero is here. On their own.
The elites failed?
Gods! Wait, what are you? No, don't!
Destroying the bridge. Oh, jeez.
Crossing is down. God damn it. This is our chance to prove ourselves to Caelar. She wants the hero of Baldur's Gate. Cut off their retreat, quickly!
Wall of Force.
Take them!
Oh, it actually is Wall of Force. Alright. Oh. Let's cast slow. Brilliant. You cast... Yeah, monster something. Sad snare. Safana's Kiss? Charm? Or not that. Person includes any bipedal human, demi-human, or humanoid of man size or smaller, such as brownies, dryads, dwarves, elves, gnolls, goblins. Okay. What even is this? Baracus? Yeah, just shoot it.
I am yours to command.
Alright. That's the great sword. I want you two-handing. Let's go! Fantastic. Alright. Fire shield. Minor sequencer.
I need healing to fight on.
Another try, I shall do.
Did the minor sequencer go off?
Curse you, Jeeves. Do you know what your cowardice has cost us this night?
Heffernan, what happened here?
The hero of Baldur's Gate arrived, milady. Unbound and unescorted by your elites, this man panicked. He destroyed the bridge before our prey could cross.
Forgive me, mistress, please.
There is nothing to forgive, Javis. The fault is mine. I should have warned you of this possibility. It is time this child of Baal and I had words. Crusaders, stand down!
Everyone lower your weapons! The Shining Lady commands it!
I am Caelar Argent. I know you hear my words. I would speak with you.
This may be our only opportunity to communicate directly with Caelar. We have to take it.
Perhaps I could sway her to end this madness now, before more lives are lost.
This is new. She's never been willing to speak to anyone representing the council before. If she'll talk to you, well, I doubt she's here to surrender, but we should hear what she has to say.
And so the hero of Baldur's Gate comes from my head. Shall we speak and see what truth comes of it?
Speak your piece.
We stand poised on the cusp of a new age. Someday all Farron shall look to this moment and say, then, that was when everything changed.
You were what brought me here. The attempt you made on my life, the damage you've wrought across these lands.
I am not your enemy. Consider for a moment the poison my agent sought to use against you.
It rendered Emma unconscious, but it wasn't a fatal dose.
It may seem that we stand on opposite sides, but it is not so. Our goals align closer than you know, and there is much we could achieve together. I am a drop of water in the river of my army. We will wash away all opposition. Return to Baldur's Gate. Tell the council not to oppose me.
Some say you have the blood of Baal running in your veins, Caelar Argent. Is that true?
Nay, no child of Baal am I, nor any other god. I am an Aasimar, descended from a Solar that blessed my line generations ago. Is blood what matters to you? Or the message?
Blood is not forgiveness, and there is nothing in your message that will justify the deaths you have caused.
In our lifetimes, 2 Dragonspear wars have ravaged this land. Fiends set out from the castle, bringing ruin to the land, and dragging thousands of innocent souls into the inferno before being beaten back for a time. Those who follow me lost wives and husbands, parents, children, friends. But what was lost can be restored. I will bring those tortured souls back to Toril.
You must know that what you propose is impossible. Even if it weren't, no good can come from resurrecting those lost so long to the hells.
You're willing to condemn the unjustly imprisoned to an eternity of torment, then? Eternity, Ballspawn. Consider this. Would you hesitate if one of your own were cast into the hells, whatever their deeds? Or would the Dukes be fighting you now to keep you from what you feel is right? Countless lives were lost as the fiends erupted from Dragonspear, a tide of hate and sulfur ravaging the land. None could escape. There was nowhere to run. Families, homes, loved ones. Every soul caught in a fiend's grip at the moment of their death. But it does not end there. They are taken to the 9 hells. Their blood boils, their skin blisters and bursts. Devil's claws rend their soul, tearing it to shreds. But they cannot die. I hear them. I hear the screams of the unjustly damned. And I will not turn a deaf ear.
I am not without sympathy for the souls of Dragonspear, Caelar, but what you attempt lacks strategy, and worse, ignores what could happen. Perhaps it can.
You have done little to fight the calling in your own blood, and you cannot judge me for the same, Ballspawn. Murder beats in your heart, justice and salvation in mine. In the end, we will see which beats stronger.
I cannot let you do this, Caelar. You have already brought harm upon the living, and soon you will do the same to the dead.
I regret the loss of those who stood against me, and trust that in death, they will come to understand what I could not show them in life. I will honor their passing with the return of the Dragonspear dead. Your father was the Lord of Murder. Countless lives were stolen in his name. What if you could restore that balance, bring back those unjustly taken? Would you? Or is the call of your sire's blood too strong?
Have you seen the streets of Baldur's Gate? Felt the desperation of those your crusade has displaced? You would realize the folly of your words.
Very well. If this is your choice, then meet me at Dragonspear Castle, and we shall end this.
Your arrogance will be your own undoing, Caelar. Surrender, and you might survive what's to come.
Arrogant. I serve the gods. You serve the corrupt, the ignorant, ones consumed with territory, gold, power. Is that also your legacy? Do you stand with them, or for something greater? Only I can challenge the fiends of the 9 hells. I must carry my mission out to its end. You and I will meet again. Of this I am sure. We do not need to meet as enemies. Reconsider your course, I beg you.
I say that went well. While we breed poisons below, we keep them to our blades. Those surface poisons, faith and righteousness, you keep them on the tongue, making every word deadly. Baconia? The fuck?
You be quiet.
You serve Caelar for mere gold? Do I look like someone who does the gods' work? Specifically the gods her shininess serves? Don't care what that Fernan says. Caelar's kind never lowers themselves to our level. I serve Caelar for the gold, not the honor, and gold doesn't care whether you live or die. I heard an explosion. I'm fine, but we need to find another place to cross Winding Water. The bridge is down. Gods! Half Baldur's Gate's trade came through here. The council was having trouble enough dealing with Caelar's refugees. With the coastway impassable, the city could fall into chaos. You're right about that, but I fear there's little we can do about it. The best thing we can do, I mean the only thing we can do really, is bring Caelar's crusade to an end. What route remains to us? Borskir Bridge is our best bet to cross the winding water now, though it's a 10-day away. You should return to camp and talk to Corporal Duncan. He'll know what's the best way forward. I got a few ideas myself, but I agree. We should talk to Corporal Duncan. Maybe we could speak about Caelar first?
So that was Caelar. I'm beginning to understand why so many have flocked to her banner.
I mean, if you can ignore the suffering she's caused, she makes a compelling argument. A case for her crusade.
You're not having doubts, are you? Caelar, certainly her words can be moving, but what of Baldur's Gate? The Council?
This reign of terror will meet the same fate as Sarevok.
Let's head back to camp. With Timora's favor, we might make Borskir Bridge before the Crusade sets up another ambush for us.
Alrighty. Let's head back to camp.
Yes?
1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently it was trap has been found. I would like everyone to stop moving, and you attempt to disarm that.
How may I be of assistance?
Yes?
Oh. Savannah? You know, if I had anybody else who could disarm traps, I would leave you. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it there. Apparently there's 6 stones, so I'm looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. A grizzly bear. Do not worry, dear friends. I have saved you from the misery of a giant grizzly bear. Cannot seem to travel that way. Birdie or beetle? Who just killed a groundhog? There are so many weird noises going on right now. They apparently have pissed off the brown bear. I don't even know why. Or how. It's now running for its life. Why are you still attacking it? It's trying to leave.
What is it this time?
A wizard's might!
Darren Highhammer. Viconia has taken 6 damage because a bear is now chasing us. We may have killed its mother. Or something. What? I didn't want to do that. Magic. Quick. Put it to sleep. Or kill it. Hi.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
That's some nice verminating you did there, stranger. Pity you didn't come along sooner. Well, it's a pity for those back in the dig. I am not about to complain. Darren of the Clan Highhammer, that's me. Slayer of Varmin, particularly the 2-legged kind, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna do it with the voice.
I realize I might not look much for the Varmin Slayer right now. But look, I was brought on board this project with the understanding that I'd be dealing with, you know, creepy crawlies and such. On-kegs, carrying crawlers, maybe a serpent or two. Undead wasn't a part of the deal. Didn't bring the tools for taking care of that sort of thing. I'm Azu, just came from Baldur's Gate. Good to meet you. Very good, considering circumstances. How did you come to be here? I know no of dwarf settlements in the area. You go where the work is, you know. I've been up and down the Sword Coast, 15 times in my life? Cleaning out nests from the Kalichan to the spine of the world. Never faced anything like this in the dig. It was a straightforward contract, or so I thought. I was to help with a remote dig organized by the Talend of Dumathoin. If his clerics met anything unpleasant in the tunnels, I'd take care of it. Done dozens, hundreds of these sorts of things, but before without much trouble. A bugbear nest once, but that was about the worst I'd ever had to deal with. And dealing with it? Not so bad, compared to what happens in the dig. Are a couple undead so much to deal with? A couple? No. A couple dozen? 100? Aye, I call that a lot to deal with. See that cavern there? The clerics in Coldhearth, too. They were, you know that thing? Adamant. They were adamant no one who happened along sees anything suspicious. Especially if no one served what's-her-name, Caelar. They were so worried about someone coming along outside, should have been more concerned about what they'd find inside. And what exactly happened in there? The clerics were digging down 5th, 6th tunnel. They started looking for whatever it was Deep Vein was looking for. Some kind of metal he had a vision about. Vision. He was probably just in his cups. But Coldhearth came along. He didn't strike me as the sort of to waste on flights of fancy. Anyway, they dug down until they hit something. If it weren't for some vein of ore either, it was full of them things you helped me with more besides. Coldhearth went down first. Couldn't turn undead the way the clerics could. Not that it helped them long. 2 blinks of a deaf man's eye and half the order was gone. Me and the others fell back. I told him to leave it and come out, but Ochland Deepvein, he wasn't going anywhere. Not if it meant letting those beasties loose on the surface. He couldn't help it though. A couple got out. He saw me fighting them. There's more where they came from. As soon as I get my strength back, I'm going in, seeing if anyone's still alive. If not, I'll look for a way to make this mess worth my while, if you know what I mean. I know what you mean. If any of the priests survived, maybe they'll have something to offer. If not, Coldhearth had a chest he had kept a close eye on. He was the first to fall. Don't mind he taking it as payment for my troubles. Of course, if someone else were to go in there and try for the chest while I recover, I could be convinced to split the take with them. There may be still people alive in there, and all you can think of is gold? Nah. I'm only interested in gems, an item of value. And if any of them were still alive, I'll do what I can, of course. I'm not making any apologies for doing what I gotta. It's a hard world. Gotta be a hard man to live in it. Now, if you'll give me some time to rest, build up my strength back up, axe is high, friend. The Dwarves of Dumathoin. One image shows a man lying on his back, his eyes closed, while 6 small clouds fly away from him. Okay. I think we have 3 of them now active. And then, of course, a dig site to go in. Runes eroded by the time mark. An image of a winding river. One bank stands a robed figure clutching a woman to her chest. She looks across the river at a second man who kneels at the bank clutching his throat.
I need healing to fight on.
Drink that, and then we can deal with the spiders.
Swing and a miss.
Another try I shall give.
How may I be of assistance?
Is this one active then? I don't know. Oh, jeez. That's a big trap. Wasn't even looking for it. I believe that's all 6. I just don't know if they're all active now. Or if that matters.
arrows I missed!
Is there something I can do for you? I simply thought that if we're to travel together, face Caelar Argent together, we might do well to get to know one another.
I would like nothing better, Captain, but I fear you'll not find me good company at the moment.
Let's concentrate on the mission then. If we can do what the Grand Dukes have asked, I'll be satisfied.
With that, everyone, we're so easy to satisfy.
You think it'll be easy? I admire your optimism, if nothing else. Let's go.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did we not do anything with this one? Hmm.
The forest is so serene. I always catch myself watching for bandits, though.
I think you might have to tap them in a certain order. Or not. I can't seem to interact with this one again.
What is it this time? Yes?
Okay, the ones that have been activated, I cannot interact with anymore. So it's just 2 left. I just don't know how to activate them. That's the good question. Okay. Looks like they cannot be interacted with again. Well, Phyllis, what are you doing here? Making good on my debt to you. Appreciate the effort, but you shouldn't have made it. I've gotten by without the gold you lost. But I did lose it, and that haunts me, Azu. It haunts me. I will see you repaid, I swear, and today is the first step on that path that will see what is rightfully yours returned.
If you've got their gold, stop yammering and hand it over.
Well, I put the word out I was looking for gold, and a fairly large quantity of it, but actual coins are hard to come by. An artisan named Foxley did have this, though.
Is that a bust of the hero, cast in gold?
Well, it's gold, right? And I lost a fair amount of your gold, so I thought this would, you know, go some way towards making up for that. This is worth more to me than any mere gold coin should ever be. Consider your debt paid, my friend. Oh, no, can't do that. I failed you, and I found ground you built. I'll not rest until I've corrected my mistake. You have my word on that. I'll go now. By the time you return to Baldur's Gate, I'll have your money, if not before. You could take that to the bank, which, now that I think of it, I would probably have a better idea of than leaving it with me. So, yes, going now. Farewell. Well, I have a gold bust of myself now.
What's going on?
The crusade shot the bridge down.
It'll take us some time to break camp and scout the best way for the troops to take. Meet us at Bridgeport when you're ready. I'll mark the directions on your map if you don't know the way.
Okay. Alright, are we able to map transition now? We are. I don't know what that is that way, but Boarskin Bridge is this direction, so I guess we're heading this way.
With the coastway crossing destroyed, the only safe route across the winding water is Boriskir Bridge, where your father Baal was murdered by the mad god Cyric. Each step toward the distant landmark fills you with unease. You are not alone in that. The Flaming Fists also fear what may lie ahead. If Caelar has destroyed Boriskir Bridge, the expedition will not reach Dragonspear Castle in time to stop the crusade. The forces of Baldur's Gate and its allies will be outmatched, slaughtered. These fears grip your allies, but also drive them forward. The anxious whispers fall silent when the march is called to a halt less than a day's travel from Boriskir. The Flaming Fist sets up camp and prepares for the with the crusade, while you plan your next move.
I am sorry for your loss, but rest assured that your husband's sacrifice will never be forgotten. Signed, yours ever in faith, Caelar Argent.
I am sure the family will find your words most comforting, milady.
More letters of condolence, my lady? Surely there are other, more urgent matters that require your attention?
I am not of a mind to argue this again, Heffernan.
Their deaths lay heavy on us all, my lady. But they sacrificed themselves for a greater good. Letting their passing distract us would do them a disservice. Condolences can wait.
You are correct. We cannot afford distractions at this juncture. Gather the faithful. We have much to do.
Mass suggestion.
So, the Shining Lady is not the child of Baal some claimed her to be.
But she is an Aasimar. Her family has been touched by the divine, though not so recently as my own.
Though she is not of Baal's blood, thou art. I shall remain with you on this expedition and see how it might illuminate the prophecies of the wise Alondo.
I'm glad you'll be staying with me down here.
Lead on. I shall follow.
The word on the road is that Caelar's followers have taken Boriskir Bridge and surrounded Bridgeport. We'll not cross the winding water until they're dealt with.
The watches have been set and scouts deployed, Corporal? The last thing we need is a band of trolls catching us unawares.
Trolls we can handle. It's the crusade that worries me. We should make contact with those in Bridgeport, if there are any left.
I'll scout to the north. Perhaps I can find a way to reach the fort's defenders.
Be prudent in your ranging. One of our scouts stumbled onto a troll cave to the northwest. She barely made it back alive.
You might do well to grab some fire arrows from Pellegrim before you move too far from the camp. Or some bullets. What do you want now, Pence? It's Corporal Duncan, Fist. What aren't you doing drills with the rest of your squad? I got better things to do. You joined the Flaming Fist willingly, Sky. You chose subservience. Drills are a consequence of that choice. Sky, listen to me, please. I know you don't like the drills, but they're important. When things get bad, the skills you could be learning now could save your life. I think I can manage with the skills I've got. You know, the skills that saved your life from an ornery boar a couple days ago? Now, if you'll excuse me, I got an important nap to get back to. And... Kellenvor, take me now, please. Hey, look, it's Rasad.
It is good to see a friendly face in the wilderness. I come to join you on your quest, if you will still have me.
You seem determined to remain in Baldur's Gate, though.
I took some time to reflect on what really matters in this world. Helping the needy is a worthy ambition, but Baldur's Gate is not where I should be right now.
I smell a story there. What's going on, Rasad?
Would that I could tell you, my friend. I am grasping at shadows, perhaps real, perhaps imagined. I will not drag you into my darkness, not until I know the truth. When my path is clear, you will be the first to know. Until then, I would join you, if you'll have me.
Wait for me at the Flaming Fist camp east of here.
If that is your wish, my friend, may Selune smile upon you.
Alright. Bellegarm.
I have many fine wares.
Large shield +1. Who's even using a shield? She could technically use one. What does she have right now? A buckler +1. Whoops, apparently I got muted again. Two-handed sword +1. Spider plane +2. Okay, well. Arrow. Let's to her. Let's go to her. Bullets go to you, so that could be equipped. Bolts are worthless. Might be sellable. I don't know. Go to her. Can you wear this buckler? Okay. That could be sold then. An ammo belt? And a bag of holding? What? Buy? What can go in the bag of holding? Anything? Okay, well, you're holding all the arrows, so I guess you can have the, ammo belt. We have a bag of holding. It's amazing. Wow. Now we don't have to worry about all these wands. Anyway, Wand of the Heavens. Can go to the only one that can use it. And give her the oil speed as well. Alright. Let's get going. Fared.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Do we actually rest? Do I have my spells again? I do. Alright, we're fine. Supposedly there's a troll cave somewhere nearby. They said to the northwest, but we're going to not go that direction. I have a wand of fireballs. Let's send him to hell. Perhaps drop it over there instead.
Ha! My aim is true.
Maybe switch to the bow for just a
My
second.
aim is true.
Okay. You can drink a potion. Sure, drink an elixir of health. I don't know. I think another fireball is probably.
Stop and help me.
Okay, she has her spells now. Let's try this.
Minsk has a message for you.
For me? From who?
It is from Boo. He would like to say that you are a very pretty lady. Yes, and Boo has excellent taste. So this is quite a compliment. Relish it.
Your rat thinks I'm pretty, hmm? That's adorable.
Boo is no rat. He is a miniature giant space hamster. Do not offend him, lest he nibble your ears off in your sleep.
Rat, hamster, what's the difference?
What is the difference? Oh, Savannah, you have so much to learn. For one thing, rats are much larger than hamsters. Except giant space hamsters, of course. Those are larger even than Minsk.
You've given me much to think about. Why don't you bother someone else while I do so? Good.
Once again, our fates intertwine. It seems I cannot go any length of time without being made to endure the company of surfacers.
I might definitely come on board. Knife of butter. Okay, this is from Gnome Depot. or nothing at all. You attack. You roll to attack their 10 plus Dex mod, and that is it.
Okay.
Like,
It is the necessity of your company that leaves me unsettled. Surface dwellers are, at best, wary of drow. At worst, they attack on sight. Though I have proven myself capable to some, still, they do not trust me.
The people I call allies are good people of Vaconia. They wouldn't hurt you.
Honor means something very different to surface dwellers than it does to me. Can you say there is no one here who would consider it honorable to torture and murder a drow?
I have faith in these men and women.
Poor babe, so innocent here in the wild. Watch yourself, lest your surface beasts tear you to pieces.
So anyway, I called you over here because I need you to heal someone.
Aye.
Let's just get all the healing potions out. Who's our other main melee person? Probably... Well, you have the mace, so let's give it to you. I'll give you the oil of speed. Alright, you can drink another potion. And then if I could have you drink this one.
How may I be of assistance?
Well, I suppose you could use a sling just on the off chance that you need to. I'll give you basic bitch bullets. I'm back. My container is full. And then this is a mace of... I have no idea. Is this the lore plus 10 one? No. Does this do more damage than my current staff? Oh, it is the lore plus 10 staff. Okay. I do want to... Glimmer of Hope! Wisdom plus 1. Can she use it? She can't. Fantastic. Alright. This does more damage. So then I just hold on to that. And then... I just realized that I didn't actually go into those mines. Oh well. To the dig site. Hold! There's a toll to pass through here. Give us your gold and we'll take your life.
Wait a moment, Stumpfell. I've seen this man before. I saw him when I did that job for the Iron Throne.
Oh gods, it's him! The hero of the gate! Saravok's Slayer! I don't want to die like Saravok! What's with the giant snake? Suddenly it's hostile. Alright, well. It lasted very long. Let's go back over here and sell our stuff. I really gotta be making use of these wands. I got so freaking many of them. Hello, I picked up all of these gems. Close those. Open this up. Okay. Money.
An army marches on its stomach.
Out of curiosity, you can learn Cone of Cold. Wizard Eye. Battery sight. Oracle. Cancel all illusion phantasms of 5th level and lower. Phantom Blade, protection from acid, protection from electricity, Shadow Door. As per the improved invisibility spell for the spell duration, a true seeing spell, a gem seeing, or similar magical items can reveal the wizard. Okay. Let's buy those and learn them. Thank you. Now memorize them for tomorrow. Cool. We're off. Quick save again. We are officially in chapter 9. I forgot how many chapters is this? Chapter 13 is the last one. Ogres! They seem to be casting a thing. Quick, fireball them. Nice.
What is it this time?
Okay, that wand is officially out. So let's grab a wand of frost and shove that to that slot. I can also use a wand of fear on that one. Seem to be dying. I'd like you to not. Party, focus on that one, except for you, who needs to focus on the one directly in front of you.
Hells, I missed!
I need healing to fight on. I need healing to fight on.
Quick, after him! Viconia, why are you not macing? Thank you. An antidote. Okay, that goes in that bag. Layers of moss tells you this pile of chiseled stones were placed here some time ago. Likely the first step in constructing some building that never came to fruition. A giant beetle. A bombardier beetle that wants to kill us.
Yes?
They keep switching to ranged weaponry, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Script. Prefer melee weapons. Thank you. Script. Also, you prefer melee. Well. What's the range? I gave you a bunch of arrows. Yeah, that's fine. But we need to make sure that...
Who likes the forest? And I do too. There is much to nibble here.
Trolls. Alright. Well, everyone switched to fire. I'm already using fire. A lot of monster summoning. Do that. You ranged. These are arrows of fire. Use those. Arrows of fire. Fire.
Velbol?
You can switch to just range.
Your
weaponry.
orders?
You also switch to fire. Burn them.
Ha! My aim is true.
Aha, you cannot catch Minsk. Get away from Dinah here. Okay. That's a giant troll.
A wizard's might!
Hells, I missed!
Swing and a miss.
I'll recover.
Yeah.
Yes. Corwin and Minsk. Nice. You have a priest spell. And you have a priest spell. Fantastic. Perhaps you should have Cure Light Wounds. Both of you. Sounds good.
Well, have you thought about what you said to me?
It might have crossed my mind once or twice.
And...
You're a valuable companion and your skills are unmatched. You can open a lock with a sidelong glance and hide in the shadows of a halfling. I don't know what I'd do without you.
That's not bad. I mean, I've heard better, but I guess you haven't had a lot of practice.
I do just fine with the ladies, thank you very much.
I'll tell you what. Next time we talk, I want a present. A gemstone, a piece of jewelry, something that shows me how special I am. Something valuable. You can do that, can't you?
We're looking at a war on the horizon. You want some glittery gift?
You're starting to get the picture, sweetheart. Now go on. Find me something sparkly to match my eyes.
Can we go find an onyx? As black as coal? None of these are a face spider, right? Oh, they seem to be good. We could switch back to normal Arrows. And just keep firing the bolts.
Hells, I missed!
Bleed for Shaw.
Bleed for Shar. Damn. You got this, Minsk. Everyone else is trapped. We are now all trapped. Get out of there. Get out of there. Everyone.
I've been thinking about what will happen when we reach Dragonspear. I've never served in a coalition before. Alliances bring strength, so long as everyone can get along.
3 armies working together. Won't be easy on the soldiers. Or anyone.
This life isn't easy for anyone, I know. It was easier, once, when all I had to worry about was myself. A child changes things. I have responsibilities. To Roma, to my father, to the Fist, of course. I've let other people into my life since Roma was born. I don't want to talk about them. My father says you only need one to win the game, but I'm tired of playing games.
You need to find the right person to play with. Take me, for instance.
I appreciate your being so forthright. I won't deny I'm drawn to you. But after what happened in my last relationship with Tiana, give me some time to consider this. Please.
Okay. Orcs! Send him to hell.
How may I be of assistance?
Ow!
Ow.
Another?
They're drinking potions. Kill them.
I'll recover.
Arrows, arrows. Get those to you. That's so many arrows plus 2. Just pull out a stack. Alright. What is this? Potion of strength. Not necessary right now. Potion. That's good enough for now. Just having Minsk scout ahead. Bunch of spiders.
Ha! My aim is true!
Argent. Sanctuary.
Blast, my spell goes awry.
Okay, we have a problem, and I can't control my own character. Cool. I choose to run.
Blast, my spell goes awry.
What is it this time?
Okay, we have a massive problem. Well. That was my last save? Really? Fine. Where's the Berserker? And get out of there.
Curses!
I'll recover.
Hells, I missed.
I'll recover.
Another try I shall give.
Ha! My aim is true.
Down here seems to be in melee, and I'm not sure why.
Swing and a miss.
Ow! Yes?
You can switch to mace. Down here, stop walking back. Please shoot from far away. Laconia. Oh, right. I need to... for melee.
That stings, doesn't it, Evil?
Health potion.
Ow!
How may I be of assistance?
You got chunked. Do you still have, you do, actually. What is this again? Mind focusing. Dex plus 3.
What is it this time?
That's worth holding on to. Start using that instead. There's a lot of fear work.
Take it like a champ.
That one. Alright. Now we're down to 1.
You want me?
Yes?
Small troll.
Take it like a champ.
Ha! My aim is true!
Yes, Abil.
Cast a sanctuary himself.
Thy called.
How may I be of assistance?
Okay. May as well have those available. Magic shielding, invisibility, wheels of speed. Pull those out. Hand this off to you. Okay.
Yes?
What I wouldn't give for a cozy inn and a hot bath.
We can give those back to you. We'll have the graders. Alright. Now we'll quick save. Actually start doing that again. Bunch of spiders.
Ha! My aim is true!
Take it like a champ.
Crap. Alright.
What is it this time?
Finally. Cool.
Well, have you thought about... And that's... I'll tell you what. You're starting to get the picture, sweetheart. Now go on. Find me something sparkly to match my eyes.
Savannah. I guess technically I could have had Glint, but it's fine.
I've been thinking about what will happen when we reach Dragonspear. I've let other people into my life since. I appreciate your being so forthright. I won't deny I'm drawn to you. But after what happened in my last relationship with Tiana,
prepare to be meeting your end, puppet of Caelar.
Please.
Hold, Voglin. They do not wear the crusade colors. Oh, Ja. You are right. Who are you, stranger? I am Azutil of Baldur's Gate, come to fight Caelar's crusade. I know you well, child of Candlekeep, ward of Gorion. He bid me and my husband watch over you. I am Jaheira. I did not recognize you in the heat of the moment. When you put an end to the Iron Crisis, Khalid and I decided to travel to Bridford, thinking it would make for a pleasant respite from Baldur's Gate, and it was, until the Crusade took Borskir Bridge. I was trapped outside Bridgeford, Khalid within. Okay. It's time to make a choice. She's a druid fighter combo, is that right? True neutral, multi-class, fighter, druid, potential companion in 1 and 2. So you and these others stand against the Crusade. Doesn't seem like a fair fight. They are many, we are few. 1,000 ill-trained Crusaders are no match for us, and the troops accompanying me, they are camped at Southward here. Join them and await my return. Before you range too far, you should know the Crusade holds Bolskir Bridge, and you'll not be allowed into Bridgefort, at least not through the front. There may be another way. There is a magic circle near the fort that can transport people inside. No one seems to know who created it originally or why. Had we the Wardstone, we could enter Bridgefort. Just after the Crusade arrived, though, the Wardstone disappeared. One of our number had it during the retreat into the fort, but he was killed and the Wardstone taken. I saw a woman nearby in a purple robe leaving the scene, perhaps a priest of Cyric. There is a Roman temple of Baal not far from here. If the priest that took the Warstone remains in the area, she will surely be there, defiling a site holy to her master's greatest victim. Now I bid thee farewell, and I will seek out these flaming fists encampment.
Speak of, does it welcome all who would battle the crusade? Find be found within it?
I wanted to look up at the companions again. Considering he has a portrait, I think he is... Lachlan? Yeah, you totally could. Alright. Accompanied you here to the camp, Voglan. You will find assistance there.
The camp's in.
What exactly is Voglan? A bard, apparently. Alright. Alright, now going that way. More trolls. More chances to use a wand of fireballs.
Hells, I missed!
On to the heavens.
Bleed for Shar.
Yes?
Okay. Now I do think that I should do the thing again, and you both get a Cure Light Wounds for yourselves. Which you wouldn't have immediately, but we'll have it tomorrow. Refugee, what are you doing out here?
I'm so tired.
Well met, friend. How can I be of service? Been on the road days, my lord, and I don't know how many. Starlin Caelar and her Starlin crusade burnt our house. Hells, the whole Starlin village to the ground. We've been working on our ways to Baldur's Gate. I was wondering if you could tell me how much further we've got to go. You've a ways yet, my friend. Here's 10 pieces of gold. It'll get you a decent meal and a night shelter at the campment down below the path. Would that we have more to offer ye. Cannot say the game. You're currently in dialogue mode. They have chosen to walk in very weird directions.
Boo likes the forest, and I do too. There is much to nibble here.
Okay.
By demand?
Mountain of lightning. Let's cast or
I'll recover.
Perhaps I should take the potion of reaching. Perhaps you should also go berserk.
Hells, I missed.
How may I be of assistance?
Chaos.
Aye.
I'll recover.
Alright, they all seem to be roaming random directions now. Of the one that I can control, please shoot that one. Thank you. Now that one.
Stings, doesn't it, evil?
Minsk. Why did you do that? God damn it.
I won't forget you. Your sacrifice won't have been in vain.
Inventory's full. Alright. Why is that rabbit hostile? Okay, where is the camp? One of these is a priest. And I forget who it was. This was the recruitable woman? There it is. You need to be raised.
What is it this time?
Hobgoblin Scout attempts to hide in the shadows. Sorry, maybe I should stop Viconia so that you can actually heal. I should also give her stuff back. That might help. That. Or did I wasted her spells. She doesn't get to actually use them. What happened to this hobgoblin?
Yes?
Vince, get in front of everyone. There you are. Stop it. Alright. I would like to rest. Oh?
You did not think me truly dead, did you? We've a bond between us, you and I. A connection even the sharpest blade cannot sever. A bond forged in blood, hatred, death. I held the sword coast by its throat. It wriggled and squealed in my grip. And then... you. I should have killed you, as I had so many others. But something stayed my hand. A weakness I had never known before.
Well, your fight was very difficult, so you didn't actually stay your hand. I just got lucky.
Are we one and the same, my brother? One soul in two bodies, born of the Lord of Murder? We will never end, you and I, even in death.
The end is come and gone already, brother. I've had my fill of vengeance.
Have you truly? In the end, vengeance is all you will have left. Do you see now?
Well, alright then. Was not expecting that.
There's no
Belagar?
roof to this world.
I'm looking for scrolls and potions. I want all of these. Thank you. Don't think we're gonna use that. Don't think we're gonna use that either. Con 18 could be helpful. Absorption. I'll sell that too. All of those bolts can be sold. The knave's robe, the two-handed sword +1, buckler, mace +1. 'Cause we found something better. Gold bust can be sold. Yeah, might as well. We'll not get rid of any of those right now. Okay. Well, that was a lot of money, but I think it was worth it. Here's poison, disease, and heals 10. Con. Wow, her con's only an 8. What on earth are you doing, woman? Oh, I should also be using the scrolls, that's right. I'll give this as Fauna. Okay. Oh, I had raised head scroll. Well, actually, unfortunately, the cleric was the one to die, so I couldn't have even used it. Okay. Quick save. Giant spiders. There's a trap around here, apparently. Maybe. There it is. Alright, now that I don't have to deal with that. Where are the trolls? There they are. Send them to hell. Fireball. Minsk. Actually, stay there so you can convince them to get shot.
Hells, I missed.
I'll recover.
I swing and a miss. I swing and a miss.
Yeah. Oh. A lot better that time around. Oh, there's a... Is that troll cave? Yeah. Here. Party can stay here. I just want Mince to just clear out this giant black spot in the middle of the map. I mean, it's not like anything's right here and gonna kill him. Ha 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 ha. Spectral trolls? That's a thing? Alright, where'd the other one go? It ran away. Okay. Into the cave. Definitely gonna be safe.
You must gather your party before
They're
venturing
coming.
forth.
Ha! My aim is true.
A wizard's might!
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, the oil perceptions for selling. He can't have that. But he can have these because he's gonna hurt a lot. Ranged weapon.
Stings, doesn't it, evil?
Alright.
You want boo?
Hells, I missed.
Alright, all of you can attack it except for you, who's gonna have to switch to ranged.
My weapon
I'll
is
recover.
faulty.
I need healing to fight on.
There we go. Ah, man. Or I'll heal you.
I am yours to command.
What?
Oh, that heals a lot more than the basic ones. The tree is sustained by a sliver of light piercing a crack in the caverns above. Even in the darkest places, life finds a way. Tinderbox. Okay. I don't know. I'll put it in the bag of holding, I guess. What was the other thing? It was just a skull? Yeah. With your information, you spot an unlit torch in the northeast corner of this dark cavern. The light from the torch reveals a half-eaten corpse in an old, rusty chest. Enchanted weapon. +3 on the enchantment. Cool. And a wand of fear. Which I have not been using the charges of my current wand of fear. Alright.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright. I think it's time to move on to the Temple of Ball then. Oh, apparently there's gonna be more spectral rolls. Come on, you can escape. Alright, now that the party is nearby.
That stings, doesn't it, evil?
Take it like a champ.
Oh my god. This guy is getting hurt. Once again, one seems to have run away. I only fought two. I mean, whatever. Okay. Forest of Worms, is that what I need?
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Orcs and trolls battle in this clearing. A foul smell wafts from the northeast. Orc archers. Grumsh take you and your bones.
What is it this time?
A swing and a miss.
Acid alien.
A wizard's might!
That's just high armor. Lots of gems, though. No bullets for the sling. Oh, I already picked them up. More arrows of fire. That seems helpful. Guess we'll give them to Safana. How are you full? Is it because of these? Kona, you can have those. Just in the off chance that we'll need them. Alright.
You must gather your party before
They're
venturing
coming.
forth.
Watch your step. Nothing good comes out of a place like this.
Okay. We can also cast Fireball. And then we can cast Chromatic Orb. Try to take a big one.
Ow!
I've also been minorly hit. You seem to be melee, so let's switch you to that.
Medic!
Drink. Okay. Doing alright-ish. One. Patch missing.
That stings, doesn't it, evil?
Ow!
One of them's gotta die. Alright. Whew. A winter wolf pelt. You are too far away to examine that. Well, then get closer. The pool's water is murky, and there's very little light in the cave. No matter how hard you look, you cannot see what lies beneath the surface. How about the one with the infrared vision? With the help of the information, you spot a tunnel beneath the surface. You could dive into the pool and explore.
How may I be of assistance?
Well, wand of fireball once again. Let's try using that wand of fear as well.
Swing and a miss.
Focus on that one, and cast the spell Fireball as well.
Velbol?
Let's drink that. Okay, you suddenly have a decent amount of health. Let's also try summoning that.
They must heal me.
Switch to melee. Drink potion. You also drink potion. Actually going berserk in this small area would be death sentence. Damn it.
What is it this time?
Ow! I need healing to fight on.
Ow!
Medic!
Ow! Ow!
Help me. Roma.
I killed Corwin.
I need healing.
Alright. Let's try that again.
Yes?
Party goes in. You immediately summon the summon ally. You throw a fireball.
How may I be of assistance?
You hold that out. Give to Minsk, who immediately is going to try to burn it. You have... yeah, the slow spell. Seems a lot better this time around. Guy here still taking quite a bit of damage. She does have a minor drain. She'll use it.
That called.
Magic orb. Oh, she's already used the command. Okay. Enemy dead.
My aim is true.
Swing and a miss.
Right. You're struggling.
Another try I shall give.
Sleep.
That stings, doesn't it, evil?
Magic orb. Oh, well, the color spray is not actually necessary. Oh, Lord. All that for a bunch of gems. And then whatever this is. Firefly +2. Does extra damage because it's a better sling. Okay, who else was using a sling? Down here. Which... this does less damage than her unerring accuracy, and then you just had a basic sling, yeah, so you can have that one. Cool. Sunfire. Sunfire is like a fireball, an explosive burst of flame. Okay. Fifth level spells, Chaos, and Cloud Kill. Cloud Kill came in handy when I got it off. Alright, that's all we needed from here.
You must gather your party
Is
before
Vaconia missing a helmet? Oh my god, she's missing a helmet. She's not immune to crits! We must fix this!
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Do any of these people have a helmet? Just, have real fast. The beetle just killed a squirrel outside. Doesn't appear to be the case. Forest worms. Oh. Well, I thought we were gonna make it to the Temple of Baal, but I think I might have
Good day, and hello to you.
There's spiders all over these parts. Small ones, big ones, really big ones. If you value your life, don't venture into any caves you might come across. May Timora favor thee. Farewell. Okay, wyverns. Grab in melee, go berserk. You are gonna switch to ranged again.
I will inspire you by charging.
Oh, she ran out of arrows. Oh. Okay. There's some fighting. Fire, +2. Ice. That should serve her. Wow. I did not think that running out of arrows was going to be a thing. We'll do that. You're using sling. You went berserk, and then the other two. Okay.
I'll recover.
A lot of ice on you. Scroll of magic message. I have all of these scrolls. He is about to die, but I cannot control him. I can't cast Blur. No, it's on self. Acid arrow.
Take care of.
Minsk! Only death could ever separate thou and I. Ow!
Jeez, they're hurting a lot.
Ow! Another try I shall give. I bleed. Heal me.
Why don't you have the healing potions?
I bleed. Heal me.
Scrolls of Praise Dead, which I'll get to Begonia. So that she can use one of those on Minsk. Oh, well, what happened to that? I need you to collect all other stuff, please.
No Minsk is as brawny as they come. He cannot carry everything, and he must make room for Boo.
Was okay. Word. Well. And all of your arrows. Okay. Potion. Potion you cannot use. Alright. That'll be good for now. We'll name this Temple of Ball. Outside boar scheme. Alright. That will be all from, well, me tonight. We'll continue this next week. Have a good night.